So kita pergi ke problem statement. Hakim, ready?
Okey, sekejap. Nak Okey. So saya akan baca je lah. Okay. Okay, so what is a problem statement? So a problem statement is a concise description of the problem or issues a project seeks to address. The problem statement identify the current state, the desired future state, and any gaps between the two. A problem statement is an important communication tool that can help ensure everyone working on the project knows what the problem they need to address in and why the project is important. So, apa the importance of problem statement? So, a problem statement is important to a process improvement project because it helps clearly identify the goals of the project and outline the scope of a project. It also helps guide the activities and decisions of the people who are working on the project. The problem statement can help a business or organization gain support and buy-in for a process improvement project. Okay, the key elements of a problem statement. So ada 4 berdasarkan website ni. First is ideal situation, reality, consequences, proposal. Maksud untuk ideal situation adalah the first thing your problem statement should describe is what the ideal situation would be if there wasn't a problem you need to address. This section identifies the goals and the scope of the project are. This section should create a clear understanding of what the ideal environment will be once the issue has been resolved. Okay, yang kedua, reality. The next section of your problem statement should describe what the current reality is for your company or organization. This section will identify what the problem is, state why it is a problem, and identify who the problem is impacting. It will also describe when and where the problem was identified. Yang ketiga, consequences. The next section of your problem statement should identify what the consequences of the problem are. This section describes the effects of the problem by describing how the people affected by the problem are being impacted and quantifying how much the problem is impacting them. Common consequences can include the loss of time, money, resources, competitive advantage, productivity and more. Okay, yang last sekali nombor 4, proposal. The proposal section of a problem statement may contain several possible solutions to the problem, but it is important to remember that it does not need to identify a specific solution. The purpose of the proposal section should be to guide the project team on how they can research, investigate and resolve the problem. So kat sini dia tunjuk how to write a problem statement. So dia kata sini, a good problem statement can be created by identifying and answering several questions related to the problem. The process used to write a problem statement should involve answering questions using a method commonly known as 5W2H. This process involves identifying what the problem is. Okay, what is a problem? When and where the problem was identified? Who the problem impacts? How they are impacted by the problem and how much of an impact the problem has. You can use the following process to craft a problem statement that addressing the following. Okay, first identify the problem. Second, begin your statement with your ideal situation. 3, describe current gaps. 4, state the consequences of the problem. 5, propose addressing the problem. Okay, for identify the problem, before you can begin writing your problem statement, you first need to identify what the problem is. Next, begin your statement with your ideal situation. So, you can begin writing your problem statement by describing what the ideal environment would look like if your problem didn't exist. This section should try to describe what your company hopes to accomplish as a result of the process improvement project. Okay. Yang ketiga, describe the current gaps. Next, write the reality section of your problem statement. Your goal in this section should be to clearly identify what the current environment looks like. In this section, you should identify what the problem is, what is causing the problem, and why it is an issue. You should also describe when, where, and how you were able to identify the problem. Next, write the consequences section of your problem statement. This section is used to quantify and support the claim of what the problem is. You can use this section to identify specific numbers such as the amount of time or revenue being lost or the number of resources being wasted. It is important to include concrete numbers that support your claims in this section. Finally, end your statement with a proposal section. In this section, you should try to identify how your company will make progress toward reaching your goals and accomplishing your ideal environment. While you may choose to identify several possible solutions in this section, it is more important to focus on your identifying how your company will find those solutions that it is to identify the specific solution that will be used. Okay, any example dia? Macam buat ideal situation. Ideally, our sales associate would be to maximize their production by being able to make more contacts with leads of each day. Ni berkaitan ni example yang dengan dia punya ni sales call center. Ni problem statement untuk ni sales call center. So macam tadi tu ideal situation dia, yang reality dia. Currently, our sales associate are unable to maximize the number of leads they are contacting each day because they are spending too much time finding qualified leads to call and inserting lead information into the system before making calls. Okay, lepas tu this is a problem because the time our sales associates are spending finding leads and entering lead information into our system could be used to contact more qualified leads and generate more sales. We identified this problem in our sales call center while surveying to gather feedback from our sales associate about what limits their ability to maximize their sales number. Itu yang ni consequences dengan proposal dia. So dia kata our sales associate currently spend about 2 hours per day finding qualified leads and another 2 hours per day entering lead information into our system before they begin making calls. Jadi senang kata ni contoh lah. Jatuh je kot sebab contoh je.
Contoh pun kadang penting juga kan. Okay, so thank you Hakim. So kalau boleh kita try buat dalam bentuk mind map lah. Saya ikut balik dia bagi point apa tadi? Nak buat atas.
Atas kali ke? Yang ni?
Sekejap saya 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kan? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ada 4.
Okay, so saya cuba buat dalam Microsoft Teams ni. Dekat semester Oktober tu kamu ada tak post file notes month mesti ada tak? Kat Microsoft Teams kamu?
Ya. Saya punya.
Ada tak? Semua orang ada tak? Sebelah notes ada apa?
Sebelah notes. Oh, jap. Ni. Wow, my master ni. Kena login saya.
Kena login. Tak ada, saya seorang je nampak. Saya share screen. Jangan. Ni saya ni tu. Saya take note dulu apa nama tadi? Idea baca saya type. Kamu tak nampak. Nombor 1 apa?
Apa benda?
Ideal apa?
Ideal situation.
Situation lah. Yang kedua?
Yang kedua reality.
Reality.
Kiranya macam reality lah.
Okay. Okay, mula kita bagi ideal situation, kemudian kita kena tunjuk juga reality dia macam mana. Yang keempat?
Consequences. Akibat. Macam impact dia lah terhadap sesuatu.
Kita dah kena imagine lah apa kalau kita buat juga apa jadi kan. Yang last
proposal.
Apa yang kita nak kita nak highlightkan lah. Kan kita nak buat apa kan, highlight apa. Betul tak?
Ya.
Okay, so yang ada who, when apa tu kat mana?
Oh, yang tu yang ni. Ni.
Saya tak tengok ke slide tu. Ke ni sebab saya duduk dekat screen lain.
Saya nak saya share link tu ke?
Tak, saya tak tengok share kamu. Tak tengok ke share kamu, saya tengah type. Mana? Okay. Problem statement W5W2H. Cuba pergi tengok dekat 4.
Kat ni?
Tomboy.
Tu bawah. Ini.
Oh ni kat atas tu, atas.
Inilah yang 5WH ni.
W5W2H. Atas apa? Atas. Tu atas.
Ini yang tadi.
Ni kan. Okay. So, tu bawah balik. Ya, okay. Satu. Okay, dua. Nombor dua. Okay. Sat. Nampak tak? Who. Nombor dua ada who kan? Why dengan what, why, who kan? When, where. Semua ada kan? Semua ada kan? Oh, semua ada. Tapi kena tahu what tu apa. Who tu apa. When, where the problem identified. No, semua ada. Kena jawab tiga-tiga. Yang ketiga ada tak? Yang tiga pun ada juga. What, apa. So kamu kena ada tu. How. Nampak tak? So kamu masukkan dalam nota kamu sendiri. Kamu buat sendiri. Tapi kena beritahu lah how apa. How the people affected. Lagi. How much. How ada. How much pun ada. Kan? Okay. Buat kemudian. Yang my map tu. Okay, so thank you Hakim. Ada soalan dari orang lain? Kita discuss here.
Tak ada jelas.
Tak ada. Nanti kita tengok yang slide yang Dr. Bakadah ni pula kan. Yang ni kita cari kat internet dulu. Dan nampak gambaran.